New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Good morning, and welcome to Morning Prayers on the New Thought Media Network. We are here every day to bring you the most magnificent, loving prayer. I'm having a little bit of difficulty with my production this morning, so bear with me, please. So we have on this network each day at 7:15 a.m. and p.m. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. We have prayer for you every morning and every evening at 7:15 a.m. and p.m. on Pacific time. That's 8:15 a.m. and p.m. Mountain Time. And we love to pray for you. Think of us as spiritual chiropractors because we help you to get into your spiritual alignment. So, what do we do here at the New Thought Media Network? Well, we provide so much. We provide education, meditation, contemplation, information. We have it all. And of course, prayer. Of all the things that we do here at the New Thought Media Network, prayer is our biggest thing. If there is something that's on your mind or in your heart and you would like prayer for it, please, by all means, send us an email at prayer@ntmedia.org, where we will hold high watch for you, and we will indeed help you to realize your truth. So, today, while I was meditating, Howard Thurman came to mind. And I just want to read this one portion of a quote that you have probably heard a number of times, but it's been playing me lately. And it's from a much longer piece, but I'm just going to give you a snippet here. Keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, that in fair weather or in foul, in good times or in tempests, in the days when the darkness and the foe are nameless or familiar, I may not forget that to which my life is committed. And that consciousness, let's go with it. The moments of my high resolve, yes indeed, yes indeed. So what do I know? I know that God is indeed all there is. And I know that God, as the source of all life, creates and sustains that which it has brought into existence, imbuing each and every one of its creations with every aspect of what it is, so that the intelligence, the wisdom, the understanding, all of that is inherent within the one, and therefore is inherent within each of the one's creations. And so when I think of my high resolve, I think of why I am here in this plane, in this particular form, in this existence. And I believe that it is to know my truth. It is to know who and whose I am. And so from that consciousness, my prayer is for that clarity. My prayer is for that recognition, that understanding that my purpose here is to be fully who and whose I am. The most personal identity that I have is as the beloved of the beloved, is as a conduit for the love and for the harmony and for the wisdom that is a part of who and whose I am. And so when I face conditions in the world that are frightening, when I face conditions in the world that bring me to my knees, literally to my knees, I recognize them as opportunities for me to align with my truth, for me to remember who and whose I am. There is nothing in this plane that can be greater than the spiritual truth. There is nothing in my circumstance or condition that can be greater than the love that exists within me. There is nothing that can happen around me or to me that can in any way diminish my spiritual perfection, wholeness, and completeness. And so I commit myself to being fully who and whose I am. And as I know that this is true for me, I know that this is true for all of the one's creations. Our purpose is to live fully. Our purpose is to align completely with our truth. Our purpose is to bring forth that consciousness, sometimes referred to as the Christ consciousness, the consciousness of the one, to bring that forward in everything that I do. And so today, I dedicate myself to that alignment. I dedicate myself to that truth. I dedicate myself to being that place in the world where the light and the love of the one shine, shining into the supposed darkness, shining into the uncertainty, shining into the places of fear, bringing that light, bringing that certainty, bringing that sense of wholeness, and keeping that in my heart, in my mind, and in my spirit. In that consciousness and in thanksgiving for all that I am given, and thanksgiving for all that I am capable of bringing out into the world, I give thanks and I release my word to the love and to the law of the one, knowing that it is heard, it is accepted joyously, because it is done here and now. And so it is. There are times without a doubt as I am. But it doesn't take much for me to remember. If I can't recall, I speak to someone who can remind me. One of the things that I have found to be very helpful is with the New Thought Media Network, I can find all sorts of magnificent perspectives and ideas. Whether we're talking about Reverend Melissa, who's up right after this, for example, with her morning sip, spirituality and practice, or we're talking about Reverend Robert Brzezinski's and now the good news. Whether we're talking about the global morning prayers from the UK with the magnificent Laura Topper. All of these things contribute to an understanding of how I can live my life in greater alignment. So I encourage you at all times to really examine what's going on here at the New Thought Media Network. Find things that inspire you. Find things that help bring you into that alignment. And if indeed you do find things, I would be delighted if you could help support us. So you could support the network by going to ntmedia.org, clicking donate. A donation, whether it's a one-time donation or a monthly donation, would be wonderful. And you know, those monthly donations actually help us with our strategizing in terms of budgeting and such. Because yes, even mystics pay their bills. So anything that you can do to promote the network would be greatly, greatly appreciated. So I did mention Rev Melissa coming up immediately after we're finished here with the morning sip. And I want you to also know that there are so many different shows and ideas being presented here on the New Thought Media Network. Each month, we're adding more and more. We have more Spanish-speaking broadcasts, and just some of the most magnificent people providing the most exquisite perspectives on life. Now, having said that, I'm going to also mention that I have a show coming up soon. This is coming up this Thursday. We're going to start. So Thursday is 12 noon Mountain Time. That's 11 a.m. Pacific Time. My show is going to be called Choice, Your Creative Superpower. So I hope that you have an opportunity to join me on Thursdays, because I'd love to be able to discuss with you all the ways that choice not only affects our lives, but shapes our lives. And remember, so much is going on here. So anything that you can do to provide more for yourself, to give yourself that edge, to give yourself that way of being in the world that really makes a difference, go for it. Live your life fully. Till I see you next, much love and many blessings.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.